My name is Carol Middleton. I'm from Washington, D.C., and have studied Taekwondo pretty much all my life and Krav Maga for the past 12 years. And I run 3 organizations. One is D.C. Self-Defense Karate Association, my martial arts school, Krav Maga D.C., and Impact Self-Defense, which is the full contact used to be called model mugging. We've had a little bit of a hard time since about 2008, and bringing it back has been challenging until I met Stephen out. Well, get back into NAPMA. And
well, you have an interesting story, by the way. We knew each other 32 years ago.
At least.
Yeah, probably more than that.
I remember the breakfast that we all got together and sent him off to Colorado, and it's like expecting he'd do okay. It's been interesting to watch his progress. Anyway, so I bring in $1 million from those 3 organizations, but my goal for the coming year is to bring in $1 million from Krav Maga alone, and to increase the DC Self-Defense Karate Association by another 50%. And as Master Oliver says, the other one is just a hobby. So, because I don't actually earn any money off of that, it's a nonprofit, and our goal is to train basically as many women as possible in self-defense in 25 hours or less. So, anything else you'd like to know?
Well, yeah, and in Carol's case, they have probably the single best location you could possibly have in the D.C. metro area if you wanted to target young professional adults who are lobbyists, Capitol Hill, one thing or another. They're right down smack in the middle of where all the lobbyists, all the firms, you hear the K Street lobbyists, they're right down there. And the condo building across the street is what, they don't let them build very high, but it's $750,000 one-bedroom condos, $900,000 2-bedroom condos. So they've got a location that's extremely high rent, but the location itself, with the density of population for a Krav school, maybe not a character development for kids school, but for a Krav school, they should be blowing the doors off. And again, the school is doing big numbers, but with us getting better, more aggressive at online marketing, better, more aggressive at pay-per-click, better, more aggressive at search engine optimization, because that's a key element there, we can blow the doors off. Hi, Eric, what would you tell them about a location like that with rack cards and all that other guerrilla marketing? Yeah, you need to go to kick some butt. You need to go to town on everything from business co-promotions, rack cards. The lawn sign thing's kind of hard to do in concrete jungle. We've got a bunch of guys from New York who aren't here, but they're doing the like concert posters. So concert posters, different places you can get. I'm not sure there's many places you can get away with that either. No. But in New York, Wild Wild West, they will go through the Bronx and glue them on the side of the poles.
Yeah, bandit signs and so forth. $2,000 fine for each time you do that, so we don't do it.
Yeah. Well, it's hard in an urban area like that. For the camera, what would you tell anybody who's considering working with peak performers in Inner Circle? Has it been a worthwhile experience? Is it something that?
I have gone for 30, 40 years to every management conference and so forth, starting with Educational Funding Company. And I knew I needed to know more, but I had no idea that really I knew nothing until I got into Peak Performers and then Inner Circle. And the only problem is trying to get it all done. There's so much that we weren't doing. And it's been a steep learning curve, but every single thing that we implemented made a difference. So I've been talking to a number of my friends, and they're like, well, we've done, I won't name them, other organizations. And I say, yes, but I'm telling you, you get into this and you'll realize you really weren't doing too much that was effective before. So do it.